All right. Just to let y'all know, I'm coming back at y'all about this big sheet talking about how to. Um, Now we'll be talking about how to replace your alternator on your 2000 through 2005 Cadillac Deville, regular Deville base model, DTS or DHS, don't matter. 2000 range, yeah, from 2000 to 2005. Things what I had to do. And like I said, I broke most of it already down. I'm going to pretty much give you the breakdown, which you probably have to take off. You can look at the vehicle and see what's already missing. You have on this side, you can see everything's connected up here with your air filter, your compartments, and so forth. All that need to be taken out. Okay, um, you want to take all that off. You have a cross member come across here, like a bar come across here, which is that bar right here. All right, you have two 15 million bolts on this side, two 15 million bolts on that side. They need to come out. Okay. Um, Everything else is pretty much 10 millimeter. So you have two 10 million bolts up here. Below this, at the bottom, you have two 10 million bolts to hold this together. We'll loosen that up. They come out, so it's four all together right here. You also have two 10 millimeter bolts, one on this side and one on that side, that actually holds the fan motors, the fans right there. Okay, um, actually hold the fans, and they they actually bolt up one on that. Now that's one 10 millimeter bolt right here and right there. You also have brackets that also holds 10 millimeter bolts. That's actually right here and right there. That goes on top. Um, Now, of course, you want to take your main cover off. Also, disconnect your hoses. Now, the good thing about it is on the condenser and the radiator, um, when you get to that part, um, once you disconnect the hoses on your radiator, actually the radiator and condenser can actually slide back. Also, when you take this fan out, and I don't want to jump the gun too much because, like I said, I already took it out, but I haven't took out the radiator. I mean, the actual alternator out yet. But you want to disconnect the fan motors. Got two harnesses that actually plugs in. That want to disconnect that first. And they actually is right here, as you can see it. One right there, and the other one is right there. You want to disconnect them two. You want to disconnect them two before you actually pull it out. But once you get all that stuff out, so for your alternator is gonna sit right there. You can see a lot of oil and everything on top of mine. I'm gonna end up changing my valve cover. I'm changing out the O2, and I'm changing out the alternator too. Also, I'm gonna inspect my radiator. Also, I might have to end up changing my radiator. So I'm doing this. This is gonna be like a little project for me. What I'm gonna be doing to my 2000 Cadillac Deville DTS, valve cover, um, valve cover gasket for the front part right here. I'm also gonna be changing out, like I said, the alternator. I'm also gonna be changing out, inspecting the radiator, and also changing out the upstream of the O2 oxygen sensor, the O2 sensor. So it's gonna be hard to get now to get this alternator out. You have your connector down here on the side. You have your positive and your negative ground is actually right here. You're gonna have to actually take that apart. Um, this your negative ground up top right here. Right here on top, and you have a bolt down here. You want to take that out. You also want to disconnect your harness that's down there below, and that actually plugs into the alternator. And you also want to take out your positive line right there. You also, before you want to do all that too, you want to disconnect your battery too, your negative cable or both. Your batteries are in your rear seat, your rear seat compartment. Take your seat off, your rear seat out, and you'll see your battery component back there, your battery and source back there. You want to disconnect your battery before you actually start messing around with this alternator. One other thing you're gonna want to do is, let me change this around here. is you have your belt here. Your actually your serpentine belt here. Um, you wanna your belt. Your serpentine belt actually goes around out that alternator down here. Okay, have a pulley on there, in which that belt's going around it, and you're gonna have to go. See this tensioner right here. Now on this tensioner, you're gonna see like a little square opening right there. All you need is pretty much. I have a long half-inch drive breaker, pretty much a breaker bar, you know, and you can put that up in the hole itself. And push down on it and so forth. Hold for a second. Actually, I have a couple things. I have a long half-inch extension myself, a long one. I can use. You can use that or a long breaker bar, half-inch, and put in that slot. Push down on it. Loosen up that belt. Take that belt off. Take that belt off because the belt goes around the pulley of that alternator. Um, you also have a mounting bolt up top, up here on the side, and you have one at the bottom. So the thing about it is you really need to take these fan motors out. You're gonna get it from the top. Well, that's the only way you're gonna be able to get it out. You're gonna have to get these fan motors out, these fans out. And it's kind of sad to say you're gonna have to work from the bottom and the top. You can't get everything from the top. You can't get everything from the bottom. You're gonna have to work the bottom and the top. It's a little job. It can be kind of tedious. Had to jack your car up and get that mountain bolt from the bottom. Unplug it from the bottom. Once you do take care of all that, you wanna, cause I did one before. I have two Cadillacs. One is a 2000 and one is a 2002. I'm working on 2000 now. I did a 2002 a week or two ago. You wanna work it, the bottom, get the mountain bolt from the bottom, take that out. You want to get the mountain bolt from up top, and you want to take the positive negative cable, disconnect that, and the harness, disconnect the harness. And like I said, it's sitting in this like the alternator has this little compartment that it sits in. They'll pull right on out. Like I said, it's not gonna come straight. Once you get disconnected and everything, it'll fall on out. But you have to take it out from the top. You're not gonna be able to take it out from the bottom. It's gonna be hard to take it out from the bottom. It's kind of sad to say. The thing about it is you don't have to take the radiator. I've seen some guys and a lot of people take the radiator out and the condenser out. No, actually this stuff could be slid to the back. Disconnect your hoses. Like I said, just loosen everything up and just slide it to the back. And like I said, when you slide it to the back, you got enough room to actually pull through here and take it on out. And you'll be good to go. Install everything back the way how you took it out, and everything be good to go. Like I said, I know I ran through it to a certain degree, but I will just let you know what things you have to take off so you can get to it. It could be a process. It could be kind of tedious because it's a lot of things you had to take off to get to the alternator. But this is one way you have to do it. Once you do